Hello, everyone, and welcome you all to another chapter of the Advanced CapCut for Video Editing. So now we are on our chapter number 12, where I'll be showing you guys about cloning in CapCut. Okay, so if you do have any one object into your particular frame, how you will be able to clone that and how you'll be able to place that thing exactly over here on your screen. So we'll be learning about all of that over here. So let's not waste time and let's get started. So here, as you guys can see, now I'm here in the workspace of the CapCut. First thing first, let's click on import, and over here I'll be showing you guys few of the different ways of how you can actually do that. Okay, so using control, let's select both or three of these videos, or let's take this video as well. Let's open it up right over here. Okay, so this is one way of how you will be able to basically clone. And the first thing is over here, you guys can see that I do have this video, and over here, you guys can see that I do have this particular video right over here as well. Okay, so to import this one, let's click this one and let's drag this one down over here onto the frame. And after that, again, let's click onto the plus sign and another one of this will basically get added. Okay, so it will just take some time right over here. Okay, so let's come. So the interface is opened again. Let's come here. Let's just select this. Let's click on Alt and let's duplicate and place this one right on top itself. Okay. So over here, both are the same video, but now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to come right over here. And from here, now I will just go to remove BG. And after that, I will just click on auto removal, okay, which will only remove the human figures. So I'll just click on auto removal right over here and it is getting processed. So I'll just wait for it to get it done. So here you guys can see the auto cut is basically over right here. Okay, so if I do want to move this thing up a little bit, and also at the same time, if I do want to decrease the size up a little bit, I can come here and basically I can do that. Okay, so let's come here and over here you guys can see now if I just play this thing up, okay, so here, let's say if I just play this one, here you guys can see how it actually works. Okay. So at the same time, now again, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and click on Alt and keep this same thing on top right over here. And also what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come here and over here now I'm going to decrease the size up a little bit as well. Okay, so let me just place it right over here. If you do want to increase the size a little bit, just increase it over here back again. Okay, so now let's come here and you guys can see how it actually works. So from here, let's just place it right over here. And now what I'm gonna do is let's say how it actually looks. So here you guys can see that both do have some different moves right over here. Okay, let's say I will just come here at this particular place. I want to come right over here back again. Okay, so now let me just click on shift. Let me place my uh timeline or let me place this playhead over here. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna basically split. Okay, so if you don't want to split it, you guys can come here and you guys can basically split it. Or if you do want to delete the left, you guys can just delete from all the left as well. Okay, so if I just go delete left, let's come here and over here also I'll just go with delete left. Okay, so let's come here. Let's place it right over here back again. And at the same time, let's come here. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come here and now I'm going to go with delete right. Okay, so let's go with delete right. Let's select this one and let's delete the right side from here as well. So now if I just play this thing here, you guys can see how it actually looks. So if you do want to increase the size and stuff a little bit, you guys can come here and you guys can just increase it quite a bit right over here. Let's play this one up again. So let's come here and you guys can see how it actually looks. Okay. So here, this is one way of how you can actually clone all of this video up. Okay. So now for this one also, what I can do is let's come here and from here now let's apply different kind of effects. Okay, so over here under effects, what I'm gonna do is let's come here and let's apply some of this footage over here as well. Let's go with the age glow. Okay, so I will just come here and I will just put this age glow option over here as well. Okay, so here you guys can see that how it actually looks. Okay, if you do want to glow your ages, so let's delete this one. And also if you do want to have this lightning effect, you guys can come here and you guys can just have this lightning effect once in a while. Okay, so let's come here and over here let's click on alt and now let's place it right over here. So here you guys can check the coloring, the filters, the glow, what is gonna be the speed. Let's decrease it to 30. Okay, so the same way, let's come here and let's go with 30. Let's click on enter and here now let's play. So here you guys can see. And also now I will just add some musics. Okay, so for audio, let's go to the audio first. Let's go to sound effects. And over here, I will first size or search for lighting. Okay, so over here, it is getting loaded and let's hear those things out first. Okay, let's download this as well, this one. Okay, so this one as well. Or let's go with thunder. And here you also you guys can see the resources is being loaded. Let's come here. So let's bring this one right over here again. Okay. So let's come here. Let's decrease the size. Let's decrease the size from here as well. Maybe let's keep it somewhere right here. And now let's increase the size. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come here. Let's trim this one down and let's trim this down as well. So now if I come here and if I just play this, so let's play this one again. And over here, let's place this one. Or let's place it. So yeah, this one kind of looks good. Let's go with alt and let's place it right over here back again. Okay, so yeah, this one kind of looks good. Otherwise, if you do want to decrease it, you guys can come here and you guys can decrease it as well. So the same would goes with this. Okay, let's come here and let's decrease it from here as well. So once you're done, let's come here. Let's just decrease the spacing over here. And now let's go to music. And from here, you guys can just uh, search pop. and let's play one pop song over here. Okay, so let's check this one out. So I'll just place it right over here. And now Shift Z to zoom to fit over here in the timeline. Let me just keep it, then Shift Z over here back again. Okay, so this is one way of how you can actually clone your video. Okay, this is how you guys can actually clone. And also depending on your footage, so many things happen. So let's go to import, and let's say you do have a footage quite like this. Okay, so I'll just take out this footage, then Shift Z to zoom to fit over here in the timeline. And what I'm gonna do is, let's go with 12 seconds. Let's come here, let's click on Alt. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come here and let me bring my playhead over to this particular place. And now what I'm gonna do is I can basically crop as well. Okay. So if you do want to crop, in that particular case here, you guys can see I do have this resize option. So here on top, I do have this crop option over here. So let's come here, and from here, let's click on to the crop option. And from this crop option, you guys can see that how it actually looks. Let's play it right over here. Let's click on conform. And now what you guys can do is, let's keep this one right over here. And now you guys can just flip it. Okay, so now using this mirror option, you guys can see that I do have just flip this one as well. And at the same time, let's click on crop. Okay, and you guys can just increase this as well. Okay, so let's go with this one. Let's click on conform, and after that, let's bring it right over here. Okay, so if you do want to increase in size, let's come here, and you guys can also do that. Okay, so let's come right over here. Okay, and if you do want to increase it in size, you guys can also do that right over here. Okay, so let's take this particular frame, and at the same time you guys can just increase this as well. Okay, so now if I just play this particular video, let's say if I come here, and you guys can see that the video also kind of looks great. So the same way, let's come here, let's just place it. And what I'm gonna do is I will just skip right over here. Let's select this frame. And from here now I want to delete the left. Okay, so now I will play this one. Here you guys can see that how it actually works. So here you guys can just clone this thing quite accordingly. Okay, so let's go to audio, and let's search for motivation. Okay, so I'll just search for motivation. Let's click on enter, and that particular file I will get. So let's just play this one. So I'll just come here and I'll just play this particular music. So I will just click on B. Okay, so I do have this razor over here. Now let's click on A, and let's select this part. Let's select delete, and this is being applied. Okay, so for that, now again, let's select all these three. Now let's move it up right over here, and you guys can see I will just play. So yeah, I hope you guys to have understood this class on how you can basically work right over here. And also now select both of this, then right click, and let's create a compound clip right over here. And let's choose a transition to put in between. Let's go with transition. And over here, now you guys can just go with a dissolve option. So now let's click on OK. So let's select dissolve, and now let's select it right over here, and let's go with 1 minute duration. So let's play this. So yeah, I hope this class was clear. Let's go to export now and let's export this thing. Okay, so let's name this one as cloning and I'll just click on export. So I'll just wait for it to get exported first. So yeah, this one is being downloaded. Again, let's cancel this one. And now let's go to my resource file. Let's go to desktop and from here, let's go to my resource file. I do have the cloning file and let's view it in large icons. Let's play. So yeah, I hope this class was clear for you, how you can actually clone in two different ways. So yeah, I hope to see you all in the next chapter.